Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about some low budget marketing activities for service based businesses. So, if you're a business owner and have a service based business, then this video we're going to talk about some low budget marketing activities that will help your service based business to grow exponentially. Yes, you heard it right. Low budget marketing activities that help you grow exponentially. Sandeep?
थोड़ा खर्चा और ज़्यादा फायदा.
थोड़ा खर्चा और ज़्यादा फायदा. Yes, exactly what. My name is Sanjay.
I'm Sandeep.
And we are India's first business coaching duo. We help service-based businesses to grow, and while the business is growing, we help you reduce your time and involvement in growing your business, which means you can do what you love doing while your business keeps growing. That's our promise. And in this video, we're going to give you some simple yet effective low budget marketing activities. So let's get started, Sandeep.
Right. So Sanjay, I when I was buying a house and I was looking out, मैंने अभी booking कर दी. I spent a few lakhs and I booked the house. And possession 10 महीने 11 महीने बाद है. उस दौरान I went to a very interesting phase. I was looking at possibility तो है ना, घर तो आने ही वाला है, तो excited हो, सामान लेना है तो कहीं ना कहीं वाइफ सेट की यार इंटीरियर डिजाइनर भी देखते हैं. मैं फर्स्ट थॉट वाज कि काहे क्यों पैसा खर्चा करना है, बट येट आई वेंट एंड विजिटेड सम वेबसाइट्स, probably even noted down a few numbers. I don't think I called them, but I went down and took their numbers. तो ये जो फेज होता है ना कि आदमी सामान लेता है या मेरे केस में प्रॉपर्टी लेता है, the whole journey from putting the money to finally getting the final product, in my case a house, is a very fascinating journey for any buyer.
In fact, Sandeep, you actually embarked on something that I call as a buyer's journey. Buyer's journey is like this, that if I went out in the market and I gathered 100 people together and I asked them, आप में से आज के आज नया phone कौन खरीदने वाला है? How many people will say yes?
10%.
Okay, about 1 to 3% people.
Seriously?
1 to 3% people are in the market ready to buy something right now. Okay? और ये जो सारा competition होता है ना, हमारा सारा marketing, advertisement, ये वो सब वो 1 to 3% लोगों के लिए होता है. But what we forget is that there is a 97% ocean people who are not buying right now. Okay? उसका भी bifurcation है. Okay? उसका bifurcation कुछ इस तरह से कि 5 से 7%, 5 to 7% of the people are those who may buy if the offer is good. So you have about 10% people who can buy if your offer is really good. And then 90% is again divided to 3 broad categories. One, I am not clear of my needs. 30% people like that. I am not clear of my needs. मैंने घर खरीदा, इंटीरियर डिजाइनर कौन होता है, मतलब ये क्या है तो मैं ही कर लूँगा, मतलब what is that? That's one. Second is I have a need but I don't have a budget. Okay, and third is please don't talk to me. I'm never going to buy. Right? So that's split like that, right? Now, most marketing is on this 1 to 3% people who are ready to buy right now. We are always vying for that. Like if you look at a small business doing marketing, let's say a website. The website always says, call me now, call me for a free consultation. Okay, we will do this, we will call us for a best offer, best rate, this, that and the other, right?
True.
And the call to action on the website is always attracting these 1 to 3% people. But there are people like you. मैंने घर खरीद लिया, घर 9 महीने बाद मिलने वाला है, लेकिन मैं इंटीरियर डिजाइनर के वेबसाइट्स पे आज जा रहा हूँ, राइट? और आज मैं इंटीरियर डिजाइनर के वेबसाइट पे जाके उनको कॉल नहीं करने वाला हूँ. I'm just going to look at the website and I'm going to make an impression and that's it. Now, as I keep doing this month after month, again and again, and when I get my possession, maybe 9 months if I'm lucky, or maybe 12 months, 15 months, 2 years later, उस समय मुझे नहीं याद रहने वाला कि मैंने 12 महीने पहले कौन से इंटीरियर डिजाइनर को देखा था. तो अगेन आई विल गो टू गूगल एंड से इंटीरियर डिजाइनर, और उस समय जो भी इंटीरियर डिजाइनर मुझे मिल गया
मैं उसको फोन करूंगा,
मैं उसको कॉल कर दूंगा, राइट? सो this is called as a buyer's journey. Buyer is always looking and collecting information. For example, in Bombay, I know this IKEA store opened up. Okay. And Sandeep and I and our families, we went to IKEA and looked at furniture and said, okay, ये bed जब मैं ना घर renovate करूँगा, ये bed खरीदूँगा, जब मैं ना ऐसा wardrobe लूँगा, इसी. But we didn't buy stuff at that moment.
True.
6 months later, when it will be time for me to renovate, probably I'll go to IKEA again, or I'll go to a local store and do stuff, right?
Yes.
So this is exactly what happens. Now keep this principle in mind, and as you're keeping this principle in mind, I want to give you one strategy that will help you capture the imagination of more number of customers. Okay, now,
But in this whole journey,
yeah,
as a service provider, how do I grab the attention of that
Yes.
particular prospect?
yes.
मैं कैसे उसका interrupt कैसे करूँ?
Yes.
उसको engage कैसे करूँ?
Yeah, correct. दो चीजें हैं, okay. So first, as business coaches, we work with a lot of service-based
Yeah.
businesses, and we always ask them, कि what do you do for marketing right now? कहते हैं हमारी website है ना. Okay, and I go and check the website. The website usually has these call to actions, which is buy from us, best rate. In fact, if I change the logo on the website from their name to their competition's name, the website almost looks the same. There is no speciality in the website, right?
Absolutely.
And that is what the customers also always looking at, right? But imagine if the website headline interrupted the thought process of the client, the prospect. Okay. Why? Because just imagine every day more than 1 lakh of messages are bombarding our mind. Like in fact, some research says 1,40,000 messages hitting us every day. WhatsApp pay, hoardings, television ads, radio ads, newspaper ads, website ads, pop-ups, all of this is just hitting us. And our attention span is almost like 3 seconds, like goldfish memory. 3 seconds. If 3 seconds it hooked me, I will read further. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if there was a headline that interrupted my thought process, and how to interrupt the thought process is if I stepped in to a conversation that's already going on in the client's mind with my headline, the client will give me another 10 seconds. That's the game. So my headline within 3 seconds must communicate something that the customer will give 10 more seconds for.
तो मतलब so if I अगर मैं website पे जाता और वहाँ पे that particular interior designer had put in some eye-catching or attention-grabbing stuff, yeah, I think I would probably look at the website. Yes.
Exactly, right.
So what should be that attention-grabbing stuff? What could that be?
Yeah. So the principle is, if you can state a problem that your client has but does not want.
Client has but does not want.
Yeah, a problem that you have but you don't want that problem. If you saw that on the website, you will stop and say, हाँ ये तो है, मुझे problem है, मुझे नहीं चाहिए. So for example, if this was a gym trainer, okay, and say, hey, are you tired of trying diets and exercise that
Just
have
do
not
not work.
just hasn't worked? You say, yeah, I have this problem and I don't want this problem, right? That would capture my attention, right? If I was an interior designer, and you were a homeowner or a prospective homeowner who's going to my website and say, do you know that there are 16 interior designing mistakes that prove to be very costly, and you will get to know them only later after 3-4 years?
And if it's free,
first thing, would you pause and say, हाँ मतलब ये तो है, मतलब this is it?
हाँ, sure. In fact, थोड़े पैसे भी मांगते तो मैं दे देता.
Right. Okay. So that's the first thing. Interrupt. The second thing is engage. What does that mean? What it means is, now the second headline or sub headline or headline 2 of your website should be a solution they want but they don't have.
A solution they want that they don't have.
Yeah. For example, if this was a gym trainer and he'd say, are you tired of this diets and exercises that haven't helped you lose any weight? Would you like to learn an easy and guaranteed way to lose 5 kilos in the next 50 days? Probably I will say, let me just read what it is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then the third thing that needs to happen on a website is educate, and that's called as education marketing. Okay, educate your client, if there was a free report, okay, of those 16 mistakes that interior designers or people make when designing their homes, which will make they are very costly mistakes, and you will get to know them later, and you lose a few lakhs of rupees if you make those mistakes, stuff like that. Download this report, will tell you all the 16 mistakes and how to avoid it. Okay, and in exchange, give me your name, number, and email ID. Okay, that's education. Okay, now if a website did that and I could download that report, and that report was really valuable, it really told me the mistakes, and I said, हाँ यार ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं था, and thank God this person told me, otherwise I would have missed it, and I would have repented later when I found out. So good, this person looks to be good, but in the process, this interior designer has a name, number, and email ID of the client. And what this interior designer can now do is regularly send this person emails. 1 week sends an email on what should the bedroom wall colors should be, so that you can relax and get calm in your bedroom. Okay, what should living room lighting be like, so that the living room looks big? How should you make your study? How should you make this one corner look very bright and shiny? Or how you could put plants in your house that will make your house look livelier and every week. So 9 months later, when you actually have the possession of the house, you're going, अरे यार ये है ना, ये interior designer mail भेजती रहती है, इसके mail इसको पकड़ते ना, because I've been getting so many interesting mails from this.
She's on top of her mind.
Yes, and you know what? Capturing this email IDs, making this landing page or a page on your website where people go see this interrupt, engage, which is a problem that people have that they don't want, a solution they want that they don't have. And this report, which is a few pages written report in your field, and then sending those emails is almost practically free.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many softwares available. For example, Canva.com is a web app that's available that will help you design that report free of cost.
True.
There is MailChimp that allows you to send those emails automatically on a particular date and time, and up to 2,000 people it's free of cost.
Yeah.
So it's practically free, right? And I'm not sure why people don't use these, service providers don't use these with their existing, past, lost customers, future customers. Send them regular emails, because science says that today it takes 7 to 32 different touch points before a customer makes a buying decision.
Wow.
So you could do that. Now that you have their email ID, if you collect 100 email IDs, you could actually go to Facebook and send them friend requests, right?
As well.
And you could also run a small campaign of 500,000 rupee paid campaign and show that advertisement to only these 100 email IDs, because people who have given you the email ID are using the same email ID on Facebook. So you could, Facebook actually allows you to create a campaign and target it to a specific set of people, right? So you collect those email IDs and show advertisement to only those email IDs. Now imagine what's happening to these people. They came to your website, they now see your advertisements on Facebook, they're getting a friend request from you, they're getting emails from you. So if for them, you're omnipresent, you're present everywhere, and then they think, yeah, this person must be good because he's present everywhere and he's always talking about the problem that I have, that I don't want, a solution that I want. This person knows his stuff.
And don't forget WhatsApp. So
oh yes, absolutely.
that's you have the numbers, and you can send the same or a different stuff, like a small nugget, like a small 15-second clip talking about their problems and how you can help them solve that.
Yeah, just make sure that don't send WhatsApp which are good morning messages or forwards or coronavirus or whatever. Just send them stuff that is valuable to them. Okay, not valuable to you, not important to you. Don't sell. They will come buying. You don't have to sell. It's like the principle is that human beings, we love buying but we hate being sold, right? So we don't want to be sold all the time. So don't sell. When you get messages like that, you cringe and you kind of block people. So don't do that. But send them valuable messages.
Yeah, sure.
They will definitely want it. Okay. So that's strategy number one. We have a few more, right?
Yeah,
So
small nuggets now.
Yes.
So another, I think, important aspect which people forget is about local businesses is Google My Business.
Oh yeah.
It's free, and I haven't seen many businesses use it enough.
Absolutely. Google is very smart as an organization. They found out that people are searching, saying, "Hey, lawyer near me," okay, or interior designer near me. Okay, that was the search that people were doing. So they created Google My Business. It's an online store, which means you put your pictures, you put your brand, your customers can give you ratings, and whenever somebody says interior designer near me, okay, a map shows up with the top 3-4 interior designers which have got highest rating. Be showing there. It's very easy for you to create that store. You can do it almost on your own, or if not, you can outsource it for a few thousand rupees. You can do it and you can optimize it, and you will start showing up. Now remember that these people are high quality leads. Why? Because they're searching for an interior designer near me, which means they're ready to buy, and that's where Google excels. Google My Business, if you don't know, you must take a deep dive into this one, and it's very cheap and easy to do. But local businesses, if you are a service provider in a certain area, for example, you're a pest control guy for a few kilometers, you must apply this.
And it's fairly easy to set up. I mean, there's no rocket science involved.
Yes.
So the next thing that we should talk about is, and this is again very, very cost effective. While talking about online, don't forget about offline.
Oh yes.
You can actually, there are just so many avenues to network, get information, get data. For example, in my building, in my housing society, so many brands come in, they want to set up a stall.
Yeah.
And the investment for them is very negligible. 2,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees.
Yes.
But the leads that they get can be gold.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, imagine if you're a pathology lab, okay, you do diabetes testing, okay, and what you do is you set up a camp in one of the housing societies, 300-400 houses, and you say, hey, if you have senior citizens in your house, you can now get diabetes tested free of cost from us for today, okay, and people come down, you take down their name, number, and next 3 months later you call them and say, hey, you got your diabetes test 3 months back, it's time for you to do your diabetes test again. Do you want us to come and just do a home collection? I'm coming to your society tomorrow between 7 and 9. I have 5-7 people who are already ordered. Can I come and do it for you as well? And if you call 20 people, 10 out of those will say, aa jao. Okay. Right? And that's such an easy way to grow your business offline, right? And there are so many offline places where you can do networking. I mean, there are trade organizations, there are exhibitions where you could go. You could pick up a stall. If not pick up a stall, just go to exhibition as a visitor and drop your visiting cards in quite a few places. Just by doing that, you could get some leads. Very interesting. You can form some great partnerships and stuff like that, right? There are formal networking organizations as well. I mean, I know of so many of those. BNI is one, Saturday Club is one, and there are so many of those, right? Regional, what do you say? How do I put it? Something that community based. Like Jain business owners,
Yes, so the Kutchi traders.
Yeah, Kutch corporate forum and stuff like that, right? So you can look at is your does your community or does your religious organization have places where you could network and find business, right? Those are cheap. Those are
very cheap.
Yeah. So those are some low cost marketing activities. We spoke about website, making modification to a website. We spoke about giving them some free reports, which is called the lead magnet, and email marketing. We spoke about WhatsApp marketing. We spoke about offline places where you could go to societies, go wherever your customers are, go find them there and be present in front of those people. Make sure you collect their name, number, email ID and start getting in touch with them on a regular basis. Use a mix and merge of these strategies, and these are absolutely low cost, but if you do them consistently, now these activities need to be done consistently. Don't send one email, send email every week. Okay, it may take you for an hour to write that email, but every week, Monday morning, you write the email, schedule it to reach your customer every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, you're getting an email from you know, this person whose services I'm considering or I will consider in the future.
So as you rightly said, the key is consistency. अगर आप consistent नहीं हैं, it's like marketing is like you planting a seed and pouring water.
Yes.
You can't not pour water and say यार result ही नहीं आ रहा मेरे को तो मैं क्यों करूँ?
Correct.
But it will take some time for the plant to happen, for the fruits to come. So consistency is the key. Data, as I always say, is gold for you, and that's what the whole crux of the matter is.
Yes, yes.
अगर आपने ये crack कर दिया, you will see your revenues flowing in with a very small nominal cost.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, if you like the strategies, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, so that when we make the next video, you get a notification, you start getting notifications, and you know, learn these strategies from us. If you have a question about your business, how to go grow your particular business in your particular industry, in your particular area, then please go to comment and write comments and let us know what is it that you want us to speak about next, and we will make a video for you, specially for you.
Yes.
And tag you on that video. We'll also name you so you get some visibility on that video. So don't forget to go ahead and comment any questions that you have. Let us know how you like the video. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. My name is Sanjay.
I'm Sandeep.
And we are India's first business coaching duo. We run an organization called Phenom Coaching, and we work with service-based businesses and help them double your revenue while freeing your time and involvement. Means काम कम, पैसा ज़्यादा, and you can you know, do what you love doing while your business keeps growing. If that's what you're interested in, comment below.
Alrighty, take care, guys. Bye bye.